Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Advancement Center and Happy New Year. Oh my gosh, this is our first broadcast in 2019. Doesn't everything feel new? It feels really new here. Everything feels amazing. And I hope you had incredible celebrations. It was so beautiful, magical here. And just welcome back to the world of magic and miracles, although you've actually never really left it, but welcome to the industry of magic and miracles. And just welcome, everyone. What I want to start off sharing with you today is an experience I had this morning that was so extraordinarily subtle, but very clear at the same time. One reason I'm sharing it is to see if anybody else might have had a similar feeling, because I don't know. But I happened to look at the clock because it was so noticeable for me. It was 9:40 a.m. this morning. I was getting ready, and that feeling that you have when the power goes out in your neighborhood, in your city, the big power goes out feeling, where everything gets quiet and still, and like you weren't really aware there was sound or noise, background noise, but all of a sudden it's not there, and you go, oh, what happened? I experienced that at 9:40 this morning, but no lights went out, no power went out in the house. And it was a really beautiful feeling. And I found myself just standing there, trying to feel if it was for me only, or me locally, or if it was happening around the world. So I just wanted to put that out there because it was a very distinct moment for me. And there was more. As most of you know, I have a really fun relationship with the animals, all of them, the whole animal kingdom. And so I have a lot of fun things happen. And this morning, I just noticed these things. The small things are big. I noticed the small things. So on my drive over here, I had a small bird, first one, fly in front of me as I'm driving down the road at a good, pace, so close to my windshield that it almost made me jump, like, oh my God, like, I don't want to hit you, right? But he didn't. He just went right by me. And then about a mile and a half later, same thing, another small bird, whoosh, right by me, right in front of my windshield. And it happened a third time. The third time was a little bit further in front of my car, so I didn't get the shock, And I don't know if I mentioned this in my last broadcast, but a similar thing happened to me last week. It was again in threes. 3 sets of red-tailed hawks on my way over here, on my drive here. 3 sets. It was 2 sets of 3, 1 set of 3 red tails, doing their thing they do up in the sky. Once, and then maybe 150 yards in front of that, a second time, and a third time, but it was only 2 hawks the last time. And at the beginning of my drive, a hawk, I had my window maybe down just a tad, and I was driving up a, regular street with probably some trees off to my left, but there was a very loud hawk cry into my ear as I was driving by. That's how the drive started that day. So I can't tell you details. I can't tell you what these things mean. I can just tell you they happened, and I can tell you it was a beautiful feeling, every one of them. It shakes you up. It stirs you up. It gets me excited because it's it's a connection. It's a connection that's being made. I feel I'm being communicated with from the animal world. So there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. Then there's a lot going on, and a lot of it's will be presented to you. It could be very subtle, but there's messages in all of it. And all I can say is I am getting more and more excited by the day. And as we were welcoming in 2019, all here together, all cozy and warm. It was so cold here in Santa Barbara the last several days, especially at night. But the excitement I feel for the new year, and it's almost getting to the point where New Year doesn't even really mean that much anymore, because it's just, to me, it's all together. Like, time is meaningless. What day of the week it is, what year it is, I'm caring less and less. It really doesn't matter so much. So it's a very interesting experience. But the new year and the welcoming in of the new year is one of those things that's celebrated all over the earth. So I think that's what's most exciting for me, is that everyone on the planet is celebrating the coming of something new, which is what we're all about, celebrating something new every moment of every day. So welcome to the world of magic and miracles and something new every moment, every day. And when you feel that, I hope you felt that, you just get like all warm and tickled inside. And that's actually normal. That's actually how we're meant to be living here. And like, even right now, the energy is really coming through for me. I'm vibrating again. This has been happening lately. And it's really fun. And I really want to thank you, Robert. When I shared this with him the other day about this energy, like, I had so much energy, I felt like I wanted to go for a run around the block or something. And he shared with me that, no, you don't need to do that. Just, if I can bring it back. I don't know if I can bring back the words, but I'll bring back the feeling I got, which was I just let it go. I let it go out throughout my body. I let it go. It's like you just let it move. Let it keep moving. And wow, there's so much I'm feeling and seeing right now. So when you do that, let it be, let it flow through you. That is the flow. Don't stop it. Just let it go. And what you're doing is you're actually transmitting this everywhere. You're actually supplying all of us with amazing energy. And it's really fun to play with. We have so many things to play with. I'm assuming that everyone on the call today has Robert's books, Your Personal Supercomputer. And there is another way. We sell them through youngsight.com if you don't already have them. And there are so many things within those books that are, again, things you can play with in the physical in this experience of being physical. We're in these physical bodies, but we're so much more. But in these physical bodies, there are just numerous things that we can do to play with the energies, to take things that are not moving. If there seems to be a problem, it's usually because there's something stuck. So playing with the energies will unstick things. And what's fun is that there's a residual effect, because when you're playing with the sparkles and the magic sparkles and the energy of fun and lightheartedness, as you play with it yourself, you think you're playing with it for yourself, which you are, but it keeps going. So you're actually going to sparkle everybody when you do these things. You're going to actually have a positive impact all around. So there's no doing anything wrong or anything. It will just enhance not only yourself, but everyone, everything around you. This is a pretty fun life. It's pretty fun. It's getting more fun for me every moment. Because when you live in this world, the world of your creator, and you're right here and you're everywhere, it actually gets beyond words. So yeah, the feelings could be pretty ecstatic, actually. So you all, every one of us, has that available to us always. We don't need anything outside of ourselves. We have it all. So welcome, happy 2019. It's just another excuse to celebrate. And you know what? Like birthdays, for the last, I don't know, a couple of years now, I think someone actually suggested it to me. Oh, your birthday isn't just one day, celebrate all month. Well, New Year's celebrations, it's kind of the same. Just celebrate every day. It's always a new day. So why do you have to wait a whole year to celebrate? Every day is a new day. You can take that further, and every moment is a new moment. But hey, do whatever you want. But I'm inviting you to do whatever you want, anytime you want. Have the time of your life. Recognize who you are. Really, I mean that. Recognize who you are. These petty things, annoyances, or whatever that tries to come in, and it does, and maybe it always will. But that's what they are. They're petty. They're not even real. So to let these things, anything, affect you is just silly. All I can say is I'm getting better. I still have, I'm not where I would say I'm not there yet, where I can do that every moment of every day, always, but it's a great thing. The more and more you can step outside, get on top of the wave, the elevated platform, beyond the elevated platform, wherever, whatever works for you, that thing that seems to be a problem somehow isn't that big. It's pretty small. So once again, I share that with you all. I'm sharing it with myself at the same time. And it is such a pleasure to be here with you, not only now, but always. Because I feel our connection always. And there we go. Don't you just love them? The birds, they just show up and they just participate. And it's so fun. So I think I'm going to leave you all with this. And I have so much energy coursing through me right now. So what I just saw was I just saw a sun, a beautiful sun with rays, rainbow colors, every color, more colors than you've ever seen before, emanating out everywhere. So happy, happy, happy New Year. And let yourself go, let yourself shine, let your music come out. Feel it. Again, it's the frequencies, it's the vibrations. That's your music. Just let it all out. Let it all travel out to infinity. Light up your life, which will light up the world and the universe and beyond forevermore. So thank you for joining us. It's so lovely to be here with all of you. And we wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and an extremely magic future. Thank you.